Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. It's a $1 billion project along I-70 already in the works, and now it is hitting a big snag. The Central 70 project is meant to transform part of central Denver by lowering I-70 where it runs between I-25 and Colorado Boulevard and expanding the number of lanes. Well, residents in the Elyria-Swansea neighborhood are living with just about round-the-clock construction. And today we learned the engineers now don't think they're going to meet the project's timeline. Now, it was supposed to be done December 2022, and now we're looking at early 2023. As Denver 7's Liz Gilardi explains, crews depend on the railroad to get things back on track.
With construction at his doorstep, his yard is his sanctuary.
We have to deal with that until they finish, but everything's gonna be okay. It's for better.
Gabriel Bustillo says his biggest complaint isn't really the construction. It's the constant traffic. He just found out delays could add another 9 months to the $1.2 billion Central 70 expansion.
I can't tell you at this point if it's going to lead to any budget increase. Right now, we haven't determined that.
The project's director explains this latest delay is due to ongoing discussions with Union Pacific Railroad over the design of a new bridge.
Right now, it's just a disagreement over interpretation of some guidelines for the bridge construction. We have resolved those. We're submitting the 100% plans today to Union Pacific, and we believe that'll address all their comments.
The Union Pacific Bridge is a critical part of the I-70 project. The main freight line currently crosses under the interstate, but it will soon have to go over it. The railroad bridge talks threaten to push back the project 3 months. This is on top of a previous 6-month delay.
I really hope it takes less than that, but we're here.
A taqueria across the street doesn't plan to go anywhere. The owner says he's focusing on his business instead of the delays.
I mean, we make it work.
I would just say we're working to minimize it as much as possible. We're with them. We want this project to be on time, on budget.
Liz Gilardi reporting. Construction crews say they're hoping to make up some of that time. They say the biggest transformation is happening where I-70 is being lowered. Affordability, transportation, and climate change. Monday, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock laid out his top priorities for his 2020 budget. The plan lays out where nearly $1.5 billion will go. Some of the highlights for you. $97 million would go toward tackling affordability and helping the homeless. $118 million used to reduce traffic congestion, build more bike lanes, and another $40 million toward combating climate change.
This budget also keeps our city focused on directing growth to where it makes sense, empowering our neighborhoods to have greater say in what affects the character and design of their community.
City Council will start debating the budget next week and will pass a final version hopefully in November. Listen, if anybody tries to sell you this 92-million-year-old shark fossil, just know they did not come by it honestly. A company tells us someone stole it and 12 other fossils along with the trailer they were in from the Crowne Plaza Convention Center in Aurora this weekend. Total value, more than $100,000. The shark specimen alone is worth $50 grand. So we dug through some records and found that the man behind this company has had some legal issues in the past that includes a dispute over selling dinosaur eggs. We contacted Aurora PD. They tell us a police report was filed, but it's going to be tomorrow before a detective can really start to take a look at it. Well, crews in northwest Colorado are battling the state's largest wildfire of the season. The Hunt Fire has chewed up more than 2,500 acres of rural land south of Meeker. Right now, the priority is keeping those flames away from oil and gas rigs and several historic cabins nearby. So far, though, the containment lines appear to be holding. Colorado Springs is now officially home to U.S. Space Command. Monday, top-ranking military officials came to Peterson Air Force Base to celebrate after President Trump announced this will be the headquarters. He did that last week. The Space Command will help protect U.S. satellites used by the military.
We are the best in the world at space. And last Thursday, with the establishment of U.S. Space Command, we're even better. Because now we have a command with a singular focus on space superiority.
Peterson Air Force Base is home to other space operations, including the Missile Defense System warnings. A Space Command will bring an additional 287 military personnel to that base. The state wants your help making the road to El Dorado Canyon State Park a little smoother. The Boulder destination really fills up quickly with hikers and climbers, and parking is such a problem that visitors sometimes are just turned away. Parks and Wildlife is holding a public meeting on how to improve it right now. And if you can't make it, well, you could try to weigh in online instead. Fort Collins knows the best way to get you thinking about protecting the green outdoors is by preserving the green in your wallet. And we're not talking $1 or $2 here. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne shows us how to get half off your next new car.
I love it.
If driving electric still seems foreign to you,
But it's a big step up from my 2004 Civic that I had before, you know?
Mindy Sherwood is a testament to its rewards.
It's absolutely perfect for people who work in town or work in like kind of close radius.
She's had a Nissan Leaf for about 8 months and has never looked back.
I'm just very environmentally minded in general, so it's kind of like a lifestyle choice.
Now, in an effort to capitalize on that trend, Northern Colorado is doing its part to spark even more electric car sales.
This is a great opportunity for governments and dealers to work together.
A group called Drive Electric Northern Colorado and the city of Fort Collins have partnered with Tynan's Nissan of Fort Collins and Coase BMW of Loveland to offer huge discounts on electric cars through the end of September.
So the state of Colorado has a $5,000 incentive for an electric vehicle or a plug-in.
But the discounts this month go well beyond that. The 2019 Nissan Leaf retails for $32,000. With all the discounts and credits this month, you can get it for 50% off at Tynan's, and at Coase BMW, the i3 retails for $49,000. But this month, it's $34,000. And if you're one of those drivers who has range anxiety about owning electric, consider this. When BMW's i3 came out 5 years ago, it had a range of 80 miles. Now it's more than 200 miles and improving all the time. The network of charging stations is growing too.
More and more stations are going up all over northern Colorado.
And with deep discounts, those like Mindy say, why not?
I think the incentive would be great.
If you step on the accelerator, you'll understand what the excitement of electric power is.
In Fort Collins,
this is the future.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
And from the First Alert Weather Center, let's take a look at this beautiful September forecast. The extreme heat seems to be gone, and aside from just a couple of spotty showers, it's smooth sailing. It's about time. This has been your Denver 7 On-Demand Update. Thanks for watching. We'll have another one for you later tonight. And do yourself a favor, download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.